How do we take responsibility for healing without blaming the generation before us? I'm going to start with you this time.
Ooh, that's good.
That's good. That's good, right? That's good. That's good. You know, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this real quick is because, you know, being a veteran, PTSD, you know, I did not know before I went to mental health. And that's the other thing I would say, like, for this generation, I'm teaching this generation too. There's nothing wrong with going to see a psychologist. It's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so before I went to the PTSD clinic, after I learned, like, oh wow, like, wow, my trauma didn't start. It didn't just start in the military. Yeah. My trauma started way in my childhood. Now I understand why it is I did certain things. And then once I realized where my trauma came from, what do y'all think I did? My mom and dad should have raised me better. They should have been. I was so angry.
Wow,
like, if they would have raised me right, I would have been better.
Wow.
You know, and now I was 50. I was 53. And angry because I lived most of my life in trauma. And until I got that help, now I know where it came from. And
that's deep.
You know, that's deep. But I was angry. I was like, they should have known. I mean, my auntie could even tell you. I called my auntie like, y'all knew it was going. What? And then you know what? And I talked to my dad. I called my dad. I said, Dad, you know. And then I realized that, hey, you're 53. You know, born and raised in West Philadelphia. You know, I had to realize that parenting don't come with a handbook. My parents did the best that they could with what they could on raising me. But now at this age, what are you going to do about it? You know, what are you going to, you can't sit there and blame them for what they did or didn't do. It's like, what are you going to do with what they did raise you?